The individual soldier has to understand the fundamentals. Obviously, exactly the terrain he's going to be operating in, what it is, whether it's lake covered, frozen rivers, everything else. So he's got to exactly know what it is. If he's going to have to dig some sort of protection, is he able to do it? Can he blow it, use demolitions to carry on with it? And he has to understand the layer process, layer principle. So when you put warm kit on, when you take it off, before you go on patrol, you'll start cold. Before you move on patrol, you start warming up. You pair off. So one person could look at you and go, you've got frost nip in your face, because you'll never see that. You'll get frost nip. If you're a soldier, you want as much of your sensors as an individual, your human senses, to be able to operate. As you get colder and colder, you start closing that up. You start closing your ears up. And at some stage, you may have to put goggles on, which will mist because your eyeballs will start freezing. You have to cover your face and your extremities. The dexterity of your fingers, everyone has to have the fingers. You have to keep that warm. So you can't restrict that blood flow, and you've got to keep movement on your fingers and toes at all times, discreetly if possible. You've got to be able to operate any weapon systems or equipment you've got. So that dexterity. When you're operating those weapons and equipment, you must always wear gloves. So we would have like a small finger glove to operate it. If you touch bare metal below zero with bare skin, it'll stick to it. You think about it, that's weapon systems, that's vehicles, that's handling fuel, that's all that spectrum for your fight is going to be metalwork. There's a whole spectrum from the effect on your weapons and optics to movement across frozen or unfrozen wet terrain and the type of vehicles, or even on your feet. If it's a ski or a sort of snow-covered terrain, you're going to have to operate on snowshoes or skis or over snow vehicles. It leaves a lot of track and sign as well. So if you move over frozen terrain, whether on foot or vehicles, you damage the ground effectively. And if you're in snow-covered terrain, again, you're going to leave tracks. The attrition on your body trying to keep warm and the physical exertion means that you have to take so much more calories, between 5,000 or 4,000 and maybe 5,500 calories a day. So that obviously opens up another massive logistical train. Also, the fuel is going to be required for heating, for all different equipments. Again, it's going to be so much more than in a summer campaign. It opens up quite a big door for professionally trained people because they can use that environment to their benefit. And as commandos and as British Armed Forces, that's what we want. What way are we going to do it? We're going to move and attack the enemy the least time they expect it.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.